Good morning, and I hope you've been well, and this is part 155 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play. Set mode, no items, so yeah. So with that being said and done, let's go on ahead and get started with Alita's Nightmare Realm. Looks like this Nightmare Realm is for me. I'm kind of worried what this might delve into. Alita? I'm ready. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna head through the door now. Hugh, Lavender, it'd probably be wise to stay put for now. Gene is running around and we know what he's done. He's not just an average troublemaker. Gene is dangerous. Got it, we won't move from this spot. Knowing Gene, he'll try to come here and interfere with the realm. And in that case, run. Don't try and fight him. You will lose and you will get hurt. I'll try to be as quick as I can in here. Understood? Well, here we go. I also gotta say real quick, 155 episodes, that's pretty wacky. I have to look back at our original normal mode series. I don't even think we made it up to 150 episodes on that, let's play there. So for this one to be over 150 now is kind of crazy to me, honestly. I don't regret it by any means. I've had a lot of fun, re-experiencing all of this stuff with Rejuvenation, and also seeing all of the new stuff that's been added throughout the series. Well, sorry, not the series, but the game itself. It's just been incredible, going through this game again as a Let's Play. So overall, I've had a lot of fun with it. No regrets, but it's kind of weird how that works thinking about that. And we're not even done with, this at all. I think, it's kind of hard to give like a rough estimate. I would say maybe another like 20 to 40 more episodes, honestly, considering other side quest episodes and story stuff. So yeah, we're definitely still a ways away from, completing V13.5, but you know what? I love Rejuvenation, so it's all good. I don't know, just something I kind of wanted to bring up there. Anyways, onto the game. The secrets behind this Nightmare Realm have been locked away. Alita, search deep within your mind and find the truth. Am I underwater? How did this happen? Wait, I can breathe just fine. This is so strange. Ow! Who just hit me? What is that? So disappointing. That's not how I wanted that interaction to go. Who's talking? It's too muffled. I can't make it out. To think you would make up with your brother. That was an outcome I suspected. May be a possibility, but compared to the other more favorable outcomes for me, that one was the lowest. If I leave you in this state, you'll just die. That would be a waste. Even though I can't use you for your brother anymore, you're not a wasted opportunity yet. Oh no. Can't fight it. Now, before I continue, probably gonna get into some spoiler stuff with that whole scene, just in case if there are people that may be new or repeat players that have always been kind of confused with that scene. I just kind of want to talk about and go over it. Now, this isn't really spoiler stuff, so I will say what that is referring to. That is from the game Pokemon Where Love Lies. It's a Pokemon Rejuvenation side game, and I know I've brought this up multiple times, but I like to be repetitive and say it again, just in case if there may be some people that, skip around the videos and whatnot. So yeah, but anyways, it's a side game made by Jane and I assume a few other, developers and whatnot. And it goes into the life of Kata and how he became the person that he is within Pokemon Rejuvenation. As you all well probably know, him being depressed, emotionalist, etc., etc. So it kind of gives a perspective on what happened to him. I've always recommended that if you have the time, you should definitely download and play the game. fair warning, from what I can remember, it is very buggy and it is a very old version of that game. It's definitely not been updated in many, many years, so be wary of that. If you don't want to play it, that voice crack there, that's fine. I do have a let's play that goes for the true ending, so yeah, whatever floats your boat, whatever you want to do is totally fine, but I do want to get into some spoiler stuff just to go over what actually happened there. So if you do not want to listen, that's totally fine. Go to the comment section below. So yeah. Okay, we are in spoiler territory one final time. If you do not want to listen, you should go to the comment section, skip ahead, don't listen. Yeah. Okay. There was a thing that was going on with Kada and his brother Deagan. Deagan was somebody that I would say had strong, hatred towards, sorry, a strong hatred. I feel like I worded that weird, but towards like his brother, and just really wanted to get back at him and whatnot because of family stuff and yada yada yada. I don't remember the exact issue that he had. I think it was like some family stuff, but Deagan definitely was not a good individual either. But regardless, skipping multiple different things within the game where love lies, getting to the, you know, the battle itself, on what transpired there and why you kind of saw, the black like body float down, hitting Alita and then below Alita in the water area beforehand. So Kada went into battle with Deagan. Clear was using Deagan as a way to manipulate and get answers and all sorts of different data from Kada and whatnot. And unfortunately, Kada won the battle, as you are meant to do within the game, and we were able to save Deagan from going crazy with like the rift matter, his Weavile like changing and whatnot. But unfortunately, something happened. I think like the field started to like melt away. Deagan was falling. Kada tried to save him. It just was no use. And his brother Deagan fell, punctured his eye on this ice spike thing. And then I assume over time his body kind of drifted into the water, which is why Alita was in the water and then the body kind of like hit her and then still kind of fell below the surface of, the water itself. So I believe that's what that's picturing there. And of course, the aftermath of the battle, Kata's pretty much gone after that. That's pretty much clear, being like, you were meant to be something more. I suspected that you would have tried to make up with your brother. I didn't want that though. But it is what it is. It was a possibility. I rolled the dice and I didn't win this one. However, you're still useful. And clearly she took the body, and who knows what she's done with Deagan. So yeah, just to give a little bit of clarity with all of that, I know I could have worded that better and I might have gotten some things wrong, but I think I'm mostly right about that. But if somebody wants to correct me, that's fine too. But yeah, if anyone's like curious on what that all was, that's pretty much what that is. So yeah, I think with that being said and done, we are out of spoiler territory. Yeah. Okay, so let me write that down. Cool. Where am I? Hey, wait, is that Amber? Hey Amber, was that you talking back there? Amber? Amber! Amber! What? Where am I? Where's the vortex? Amber. Hey, you're Alita, and you're Amber. Yes, I am. I think? But also, what the hell are you doing here? You stole my question. I was gonna ask you that first. But I just stepped through the nightmare door and now I'm here. Okay, this is a nightmare realm, but where is here? I think we're in the Hospital of Hope. Its design is too similar to what I've seen. There aren't any windows, so we might be underground somewhere. Wait, I just realized if we're here, that means you're a part of the game too. Who do you have with you? I have Alon, Riza, and Saki. Yeah, I have Lavender, Hugh, and Jean. But there's something I gotta... What? Why am I moving? I'm not doing this. Vera, we're going to get in a lot of trouble for this. The hell are you? It's okay, Chloe. We're doing the right thing. Let us begin the restoration process. Now that's something that is interesting. Because, like, I would guess they're probably, like, normal doctors, but the name Vera and Chloe, I can't think of any character that we know of that has those names. I'm looking for my tools. Chloe, sorry. Keep up. I cannot speak today, man. Keep it up, Vera. Now, I forgot which one it was, but it's one of these bookcases. There we go. This is going to be something we can never run away from. I found some things I need. The table. Something's going on with it. Chloe, I found some tools. Good, Vera. I'm looking for my clothes. I'm looking for my tools, Chloe. Keep it up, Vera. I think seeing the word like I tried saying clothes. Sorry. Plus, to be fair, I'm really tired too, so I'm gonna mess up a whole lot more with my speech and whatnot. Isha is keeping him here for what? Why is he doing this? I found some of the... Man. I found some of the things I need. There goes the table. Chloe, I found some of my tools. Keep going, Vera. Apologies again for that. I think I mentioned it before. I've been going for my GED as of late. With that, on top of, well, with school, on top of work and life stuff and other stuff that I got going on, my brain's kind of just been all over the place, so apologies if I become more stupid than usual. I'm looking for my tools. Chloe, keep it up, Vera. Let's see here. He was brought here by a mysterious person. Just who could they be? There goes the table. Chloe, I found some of my tools. Keep going, Vera. It's finished. We've restored the patient. Just have to do some final adjustments and... The patient has... Wait. What? Vera, what? Alita, snap on out of it. Thank you. Look on the table. That's my dad. Your dad? That's not possible. I know who my dad is, Alita. This is clearly him. Why is he in the Hospital of Hope? Is he hurt? Now, whatchamacallit? The red eye there, I guess tiny spoiler. I didn't really bring it up. Well, I kinda did on the one. Like, spoiler rant that I did. If you listen to that, you can probably piece two and two together about the red eye, so I'll leave it at that. There is something covering his left eye. Is that where... Right, and it even shows the cutscene then. Okay. All this time I hated him because I thought he abandoned Mom and I, but he was hurt. He needed our help this entire time. Dad? It's me, Amber. Can't you hear me? We've come to rescue you. Amber, this is only a dream. What's happening before us isn't real, but for us both to be here, an event that connected us, I think the Puppet Master is telling the truth. This is the real event we're witnessing. If this really is... Oh God. You can't fall apart now. We need to follow him. You're right. You're right. Come on. Deagan, can you hear me? Looks like I can't interact with him in any way either. I just phase right through him. Weird. Attention, attention! Patient 16 has escaped his confinement. Appropriate personnel to apprehend him is necessary. Also, I want to remind everyone that we have a birthday in the office today. Everyone wish Bonta a happy birthday. If you wish to have a slice of cake, make your way to the lobby. That will be all. I know this isn't really happening in real time, but can he see us? He can't. I've tried talking to him and everything, but we're here for a reason, and I think that's to help him escape. Didn't you hear that announcement? Of course we're here to save him. Dad, off he goes again. Let's move. What are we gonna do? What we can. Great response. We do what we can. The elevator isn't responding. Isha must have turned it off. Well, he clicked the elevator button and we've been waiting for quite a while. Is it working? I don't think this is gonna work, dude. You need to find another way. At least he took my advice. Oh, I didn't mean to skip the text there, sorry. Where is he running off to now? He's most likely trying to find another way on out. Dang, I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble. Let me save here real quick. Okay. So that's locked, so I assume... There's nowhere else to go but... Deagan, I don't think this is the brightest idea. Okay, do it anyways, I guess. Wait a minute. Alita, how did you get in there? The door's locked. What are you talking about? The door's wide open. I can't see you though. There's a door in the way. Oh, let's just run with it. Maybe only I can come on in here. You go see if there's anything else you could do. On it. Let's see here. Just what are you planning? Not gonna talk, eh? When you and Kenneth interacted, you loved to talk all the time. Just how did you get here? We found you, patient. Back to where you belong. Oh, Deagan got caught so the position resets. Alright, I'll have to make a path for him. Let's do this. I know it doesn't really matter messing around with these things, but I like to do it just in case. You never really know what Jane might hide in this game. Chloe? What are you doing here? You see, the thing is... That worked. Just have to keep going. Chloe, what are you doing here? Never mind, keep doing your job. Let's see. Strongly doubt it, but it's worth a try. You know, that actually is something that's interesting that Alita brought up. It's not really heavy spoilers, but Deagan was certainly a talkative kind of guy, so I mean, it makes sense with who knows what they did to his body and whatnot, but yeah. I guess in other news, as I'm clicking on bookshelves, probably not going to get anything out of it. I'm actually in the works of planning a PC build. I brought it up towards the beginning of the year, and I've honestly been pretty excited about it. I've just been really busy with a lot of stuff, and of course with life and whatnot. PCs are expensive pretty much, so yeah, but I'm now in the works of hopefully getting something planned out soon. I don't know when I will buy and get everything situated. It'd probably still be a month or several months, but Yeah, I'm honestly really excited about that, and I might bring it up a little bit more later on this episode. What is Chloe? Sorry, what is it, Chloe? I'm busy. Did you know? Yes, just a little further now. Nothing, forget I was here. What is it, Chloe? I'm busy. Did you know? Done, that was easy. Huh, nothing. All that for nothing. He just ran past them this time. Or did he find something? I would safely assume he found something. Okay, let me save real quick. Because I think we got a battle coming up here. Actually... Amber? Oh, it might be a little... I don't know if it's like a bug, but something they probably forgot to like remove. Let me peel real quick. Okay. Oh, the thing you found in the room was the elevator key, but it's still not responding, even with the key. What are we supposed to do now? Hey, Amber, bad news. We found an elevator key, but this thing needs two. Yeah, that would be bad news, but you have a cool person on your side is what I'll say. Zing, Sparkle, I found the other key. You're a lifesaver, literally. Let's get on out of here. Vera? Chloe? Why are you doing this? Out of the way, Isha. We're busting him out. But Vera, he is my subject. You know how desperate I am for him. Our connection is 88%. 88%. That's near perfect odds. Vera, Chloe, if it's anything I did, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. Won't you please forgive me? Step on a railroad spike, you creep. Enough of this, Isha. You do nothing but embarrass yourself, you good-for-nothing child. Now, of course, as you know, with the whole split personality thing, that's the son saying sorry, sorry, and then the dad kind of like taking over, being like, cut it out, grow up, let's do this. And I gotta say, it's just something that's really interesting, because like, I don't know if it's something that's really talked about a lot with the whole Deagan thing within the Nightmare Realm, but it's also understandable if, like, sorry, like why it's not really talked about a lot, because like there just isn't a lot of info to grab onto with that whole thing. But what I'm trying to say is, who's Vera, who's Chloe, and why did they help Deagan escape? They didn't have to do that, but for some reason they did. Is Vera and Chloe, you know, somebody else and their names are, you know, different names? Maybe they actually are normal, you know, doctors here? I don't know, but something happened. Something happened with those two individuals that made them feel that he had to escape and not let the doctor get him. Now, when he says, you know, an 88%, you know, like, thing and whatnot, I assume, like, finding a body that is compatible, that he can transfer, like, his brain into another host and continue living onwards until he can hopefully, you know, find a cure for his incurable disease. I forgot exactly the name of it was, but yeah, just something interesting to think about is all. Okay, battling time. I should actually write this down. Okay. Now, since he has like 3 Pokemon, I don't really think Oh, your ability. I forgot about Weezing's ability, my bad. That was a blunder. Earthquake looks cool to me. Nice. I gotta say, it's so weird, like, looking at the rejuvenation, like, HP bar and whatnot. Not that, like, in a bad way, but I've actually started playing Desolation on my own time. I've been doing a set mode, no items run of that, just because I kind of wanted to replay the game again, so it's kind of interesting seeing how different they are. Okay, Snarl, sorry, is on the field. Play Rough is looking cool. I'm gonna swap into... Actually, I have no good switch-ins. I need to keep Grimmsnarl healthy for the Hydreigon, though. Let's go for Air Slash. And then I'm thinking... Gives me a safe switch into you. Oh, you took the hit. That must be at like 1 HP then. That really sucks. I thought I took it out. Okay, now you're out. Doesn't really matter what I do. Oh, I lost. Oh, I lost big time. I think. Maybe not. I thought it would have had like Flash Cannon or something. I guess not. No. Or at least like Sludge Bomb, something for fairy types. No. Don't leave. Okay. We lost Father. We must behave or else we might make it worse. Disgusting child, this is the amount of your strength? I'm so uncomfortable right now. I'm sorry. Maybe a hug? Will a hug things out? Stop, you're creeping us out. Ow. Owie. He's gone and it hurts. No. For a moment. What? I can't go any further. He's gone. Dad! Guess the realm ends here. Deagan successfully escaped. Yes. Yes, he did. He escaped. Which means he's out there somewhere. Why didn't he come home? I don't know. But I think our job is done here. Alita, I'm really trash at this. I'm sorry. But thank you for helping me save my dad. Oh, it was no issue. There's one thing I gotta ask, though. Why are you even here in the first place? Aren't Nightmare Realms connected to you? How did you know my dad's name? It's Deagan. Oh, well, it's simple. This whole thing for you was saving your dad, right? Yeah. Well, this whole thing was to save my uncle. Who's your uncle? Amber. I'm definitely not your uncle. I'll just whisper it. Now, of course, if you couldn't put it together, it's not really spoilers, but Deagan is Alita's uncle. The Nightmare Realm lock has been undone. We are one step closer to victory. Please, do not give up. Return to the School of Nightmares and uncover the truth. Certified, bro. Voice crack there. Certified, bro moment is what I try to say. Alright, I'm back, gamers. I made it. That was certainly something. Alright, girl, get your game face on. There's still more to do. And apologies for the pause, I had to go do something. Anyways, save here. And let's see what's in the, well, let me see. Right, that's later. Another one of these presents. What information do you have for me now, Masky Dude? Page 1. The Puppet Master's limitations and absolutely glorious rules. Number 1. The Puppet Master is incapable of manipulating the real world. Number 2. It is impossible to destroy the Puppet Master from his world. Number 3. The Puppet Master always tells the truth, even if it's a lie. Number 4. The Puppet Master will never harm anything other than objects. Legosomnia Engine, presented by Zara and Jean as their senior project. The purpose of this was to further research of phenol. No, I had that right, sorry. Research of phenol from Unova. The engine would project the dreams of humans rather than Pokemon into digital plane. Through this method, one would be able to enter the subconscious of someone and examine possible causes for anxieties. Dreams give way to the subconscious. The Legosomnia engine was also entered in the top-notch student scholarship competition, but ultimately lost the Saki Blakery's creation of Sakatron. After their loss, Zara and Jean have stopped all productivity on the engine, or so that's what everyone thought. Done reading. What the? Hello? Is anyone there? Please let me on out of here. Alon? Amber? Anyone? Wait, that sounds like... Riza? Alita, what are you doing here? I was just about to ask you the same thing. What are you doing in that safe? Well, I remember I was roaming the school and some guy in a mask hit me really hard in the head. I passed out for a bit, but when I woke up, it was dark and totally cramped. And now I'm here? I think that's what went down anyways. A guy in a mask. Yeah, just like that guy over there. What? The Legosomnia engine sure is something, isn't it? To be able to project a person's entire mind in the form of a dream is powerful. Some dare say that a machine like this shouldn't exist under the fear of abuse. Yet humanity has a way of breaking through boundaries. Morality begs them to keep it intact, all for personal and selfish gains. Who are you? See, do I... Yeah, why not? Slight spoiler rant. I really want to get into some like foreshadowing stuff there because I think it's really cool because I think there's more to that text there. And of course that could just be me, you know, giving it more than what it actually is saying, but I think there's more to it. If you don't want to listen, that's totally fine. Go to the comment section below, skip ahead, yeah. Okay, we are in spoiler territory. If you do not want to listen, heavy spoilers ahead. One final time, skip ahead. Yeah, I worded that very weirdly, but you get the point. Don't listen if you don't want to listen. Comment section, timestamps there, skip ahead. Yeah, okay. Just like within Rejuvenation, is almost the same thing that has happened within Old Earth. Humanity, at that time, the Garufans, the other nations, were created by God, Arceus, and they wanted to continue experimenting on like Pokemon, souls, and who knows what. And God was like, it's dangerous, it's bad, I don't like it, cut it out. But humanity still marched forward, even if it was dangerous, even if it was wrong. They still did it. Now, fast forward into Rejuvenation, something that Viraya, you know, created. It's still kind of the same thing. We're creating these things that may do a lot of harm, but humanity still has a way to march forward, whether it's for greed, power, knowledge, yada yada yada, whatever it may be, people still march forward, even though there's a bunch of caution tapes all around it. The stop signs are all over it. Whatever analogy you want to use, there's a lot of warnings and bad things that can come to stuff like that. Yet people still march forward and do it anyways. For, again, whatever the reason may be. Power, greed, just to do it. I think it's something that's really interesting just to think about and say, because like you might think a lot of these things that have been like created is like really wacky and obscure, and it's like, but how? Again, go back to the Griffins. They've already proven it that they can do some really wacky things. It definitely is possible that, you know, people within Rejuvenation's storyline here can do the same thing like the Griffins. It's really, really interesting to see, witness, and even think about. I don't know, just something I kind of want to ramble on there, so that's about it. Okay, we are out of spoiler territory. I just wanted to say a few random things, and yeah, we're pretty much done with that. Someone found their way to power and intends to use it for revenge. Oh my gosh, talk about a cliche. That's always how it is. You too. I have no intention of hurting either of you. Well, good, because, however, you being here possesses a problem for me, a potential roadblock. It's time to wake up. My team isn't healed, is it? Oh, it is cool. I was about to say, like, please tell me it's healed. Okay, draft for rig. I guess we could stay in, honestly. Doesn't hurt nothing. Nice. Mandibuzz, it's your turn to do your thing. Let's go for Dark Pulse. It's a little bit spooky, but I think we're fine, honestly. Mandibuzz is pretty bulky. Oh yeah, we tanked that really well. I'm surprised he only has 4 Pokemon. I kind of thought he'd have more. Let's go for Dark Pulse again. That did nothing. You know what, I got a fun idea. Let's get you on out of here. Not what I wanted to see, if I'm being honest. I think it's like really specially defensive if I'm not mistaken. And I guess I can go into you. Kind of get back the Aurora Veil. Okay, that's a little terrifying. Because don't you have like Synthesis? What sucks is I might have lost here. Let me see what Brave Bird does though. Okay, that crit probably saved me, honestly. Not like it's a difficult battle, but I should have played that better. Plus, I need to redo this team. I think I built this for... Actually, what battle did I even build this for? I don't even remember. Because I think I had an entirely different team. I don't remember. Okay, play rough. That's fine. Sonar should take care of this. That did so little, I'm kinda surprised. Let's go into Billy then. Because as you get a voice crack there, as you can see there, it has Ice Fang. As it went for earlier on the Mandibuzz. And I don't feel like losing my Noivern. Okay. But again. And then let Toxic do its thing. Now it should be in range of Air Slash here. Why am I not surprised? Did I really lose because of a miss there? Okay, we barely made it. I see. This is the outcome. What was that about making me wake up? That's fine. I acknowledge your strength as a trainer. I have no time to become stronger and eliminate you. The game is almost over. The game? You should go look for Hugh and Lavender. Last I checked, they ran into Jean. I'm sure you know what that means. Jean is here too? Interesting. This is bad. Hey, Alita? You mind if you take me to Jean? But it's very important that I get to Jean. Understand? I understand. Let's look for everyone together. For a moment. What are we at? 40 something minutes? Alita, you're out of the nightmare realm. Yeah, and I have a friend with me. Yo, what's up, Lavender? Nice day for a walk in a pyramid, right? I see. Have you two seen Hugh anywhere? No, we just left the room, so... Actually, Riza and I ran into someone with a whole getup and mask. Whoever he is said that you and Hugh ran into Jean. Is that true? It was only moments after you entered the realm. Hugh and I had to split up eventually, and I haven't seen him since. This is your fellow classmate speaking. To my other classmates running along in this school of nightmares, I suggest you make your way down to the auditorium. After all, the running around we've done together, I think it's beginning to get a bit old. It's time we all graduated, don't you think? Oh, and don't worry about looking for Hugh. He's nice and safe with me. Better be here soon. Lavender, wait for us. Darn it, she didn't even hear me. Is Jean causing trouble for you guys? I think causing trouble is a bit of an understatement. So this is a real threat then. Yeah. Interesting. We should get to the auditorium, yeah. We don't want to be late. Yeah. Now, I guess really heavy spoilers, just to pick up on that golden text there, I would highly recommend that if you do not want heavy spoilers, you should not listen to this. Go to the comments section below, timestamp there, so yeah. Okay, we are in heavy spoiler territory one final time. If you do not want to listen, I would not listen at all. Heavy spoilers ahead. Okay, so just to clarify and go over the golden text if there are some new players that are kind of confused about that, and maybe repeat players that know what happens in the foreseeable future and still didn't really get that. So, as you kind of know, Clear and... why am I forgetting his name? Kieran are... let's just keep it simple. Impersonating Riza and Jean within this nightmare realm. Clear pretty much being like, oh, so this is a real threat. Isn't actually Riza saying that. It's more so Clear being like, I see why Kieran is going a little wacky here. Excuse me there. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the pause there. Had to get some water. But anyways, yeah, the main thing with that is like Claire and Kieran are here as well, and Kieran feels that this is a threat that warrants this really wacky behavior as he's kind of doing random stuff within the realm. So Claire's like, I get it now. So yeah, it's really important that they take this seriously, and Claire acknowledges it. I cannot speak today. Acknowledge that, sorry. And even down the line, as we get further into like the story, she talks more about it, that if it isn't taken care of by like the group, yada yada yada. This actually might be a big issue for not only Madam X, but for us as well with our plans and goals. So yeah, I'll leave it late. I'll leave it vague like that for now. So yeah, I think I. Is there any more? No, we'll leave it at that. That's fine. Okay, we are out of spoiler territory, so yeah, let me write that down. Okay, cool. Let's get on out of here. What they say, the auditorium? Let me save here. Well, I guess I could stop the episode here for now. I just kind of keep it simple, just do like a 45-minute episode. Yeah, why not? Let's just keep it simple, honestly. I'm really tired, so let's keep it simple. Right, I forgot to talk about like PC stuff and more in a more like specific thing or way. I could probably just do that tomorrow, honestly, but yeah, it's something that I'm really excited about. I might make some post about it in the future on like the community post stuff. We'll see what happens, but yeah, definitely something that's going to be planned out in the foreseeable future, so definitely very excited about that. But anyways, enough of that. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves out there. Apologies for the extra stupidity on this episode with me saying all sorts of sentences and words, but that's just who I am. Love you guys. Take care out there. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.